20 seconds remain here in this first game. Heartland already up 2-0. You see in the background, our Mario Kart players are picking up a little bit more. We have some new D3 players excited to get them their Heartland debut today. Today it is Heartland versus Danville, a school that these two players of ours for our 2v2 Rocket League team are all too familiar with, as while they were in the HCC, they were actively playing at this college for most of their events. Keegan bounces it up in the air. Jacob looking to sneak around on the side. Jacob smacks it up in the air, nearly bounces it back in, just doesn't get enough English on it, but Keegan will come in and score, putting Heartland up 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. We are back on the comms. As mentioned before, I will be back and forth as I am able, because I am needed across the room to run our program. Looking to hopefully get some of our players to volunteer for comms in the future, but for now, it'll just be me, your one-man show. Off on the kickoff, gets sent back into Heartland territory, but Jacob flings it up in the air. Keegan comes in and smacks it into the top right of the goal, putting Heartland up 4-0, 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first game. Back to the kickoff, ball gets snubbed in the middle, rolls into Heartland territory, but Keegan comes around to smack it towards Danville's goal. Fortunately, doesn't roll in, but Jacob now in possession of the ball, up in the air, spiraling around, looking for an opportunity to make a move, but not quite yet a window that he's able to sneak through. Jacob back up in the air with the ball, but Keegan on the ground smacks it off the back wall, flicks it back over. Teammate unavailable to come in and help make a play, but the ball gets smacked up in the air. Jacob in an aerial to save the goal. Keegan smacks it off the right wall, looking to maybe make another play here. Bounces it off right above the goal. Jacob catches it halfway down the field. Tries to bring it down, but Danville takes it away. Jermit the Fly from Danville tries to sneak past Keegan, but he is not quick enough. Psycho maybe trying to make a difference. Unable to. Keegan unable to adjust, same with Jacob. So Danville will walk it in for their first goal of the entire series against Heartland. Back to the kickoff, just under the halfway point of the match. Jermit the Fly prevents Jacob from getting another goal. Heartland will attempt the pinch, sends it back up to their back left corner. Psycho steals it away from Corey. Psycho again trying to make a play here. Jermit the Fly coming in hot, but Corey's coming in even hotter. Prevents the goal from being scored. Jermit the Fly trying to make a move, but unable to sneak it in. Maybe on the second attempt, but Keegan will come in. Psycho almost scores, but an unlucky bounce off of the surfaces here will prevent him from getting them up another point. Still trailing by 3. Danville looking for some sort of opportunity here. Jacob flings it up in the air. Chasing after it is Keegan. Bounces it off of Jermit the Fly, who will send it back into Heartland territory. Some on-course collision. But it's still not enough to stop Jacob from swooping it by until he gets demoed by Jermit the Fly. Psycho trying to find an open opportunity, but unable to as he flings it up in the air just for Jacob to smack it right back down. Jacob off the corner wall sends it back to Keegan, who's looking to bounce it in, but a little bit too high, just right above the bar. Jacob sends it downfield. Maybe going to get off the bounce play, and he will. Heartland scores, putting them up 5-1 with 47 seconds left in game 1. 30 seconds remaining. Danville trailing by 4. Make that 3. As Jermit the Fly will just coast it in. Back to the kickoff with 22 seconds remaining. Danville will win the 50. Keegan on the defense will smack it away from the goal, looking to maintain their lead, not letting anything slip here in the last few seconds. An awkward little flyby with each other. Danville looking to maybe get that last score here now, but looks like Jacob's going to smack it away. Jacob following through, flicks it over, and flicks it down. Heartland will win game 1. Starting off game 2 hot with a demo off the kickoff and a 3-second goal as the Heartland Rocket League team cheers. Excitement heard from the Rocket League team. Psycho takes it off the kickoff, sends it right back to Corey, who is waiting. Solid smackdown from Clad to Quarry, who will come in for another quick goal for Heartland, putting them up 2-0, looking like only 11 seconds of playtime having passed in game 2. Quarry loses the 50. Ball gets sent back into Heartland territory. Teams looking to set up their rotations now. Missing the first ball. Apologies for any unprofessional language heard on the stream as the team is getting excited and it seems that they lose their sensor when they do. Aggressive screams from the background. Danville looking for some sort of opportunity here. Keegan staring down the ball but not making a move on it for some reason. Jermit sends it back. Keegan sending it back to the Heartland back corner, shoots it by Jermit, takes possession of it again, bounces it over to Psycho, who bounces it off the wall, jukes it past Keegan, but thankfully Jacob's there, perhaps going to make a play off of the wall. Keegan and Jacob sending in the rotation. Jacob off in the distance, Clad on defense. Psycho looking to get the ball rotating back towards the Heartland goal, unable to, as his teammate Jermit flies by. Jacob running the ball around. Gets spiked back down to Heartland territory. Might make it to the goal, but thankfully Keegan's there to prevent. Jacob, nice little pinch to prevent the next goal attempt. Smacks it back towards the Danville side. Keegan up in the air. Smacks it to the corner. Unable to make the bounce in. Jacob up in the air, gets smacked down by Psycho, who will then come in and score, closing the lead Heartland had, bringing it 2-1 with 2:59 remaining in game 2. Currently looking like we have a crash going on from Danville's side, mainly as I am currently watching the Heartland team run around the field.
need a tune-up after that.